My boyfriend has been cheating on me our entire relationship. Me, 28, boyfriend 39, and I've been together for 5 years. He has been sleeping with every woman under the sun our entire relationship. Hookers, girls from Tinder, family, friends. I never suspected anything. I trusted him more than I've ever trusted anyone, so much of that I thought if anything ever happened that he'd immediately tell me. I felt like we could go through anything because we had such deep trust. He left Facebook up on his computer that I was using. A message popped up. From there, I scrolled through and found things at least a year old from random hookups. I confronted him. He cried and apologized and said that he had just been around 6 meaningless hookups while I was in grad school. I felt a little weird about his son's best friend's mom. She was a very damsel in distress, and the whole family was always doing things to help her out. I specifically asked about her. I said I'd understand, and I just needed the 100% truth. He wholeheartedly denied it. Well, of course. You had a specific woman in mind that was like, "Is it her?" And he went, "No, he's a
Got
liar."
Got it. He's locked in at that point.
Right. Yeah. Flash forward a month, she wanted to go to a concert with him. He asked me. He's wildin'. I just found out that you cheated and I suspected it was with her, and you're like, "Can I go to concert with her?"
That's how dumb she's been.
Did you
That he's
know-
cool running it by her.
Did you note the age difference when they first got together?
10 years.
She was 23 and he was 34.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Because we're not, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ew.
There's a theme tonight.
There's a theme.
Flash forward a month, she wanted to go to the concert with him. He asked me. I said it felt kind of weird, but it was up to him. I trusted him. You trust him?
I love that so much.
You trust him?
I trusted
People
him.
don't realize that trust isn't is built. You don't just give somebody I trust him just because this is my boyfriend. Just to show you that they're trustworthy.
The fact that he asked is nuts.
A month later, after this cheating exposure, I trust him.
He told her no and that I was uncomfortable. She sent back a message saying she was, quote, just trying to establish a new sort of friendship with him. Oh, a new one. Because he broke it off with her because he was done fucking her?
Ew, not them plotting.
I had a panic attack. I felt it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes! He still denied it. She said she must be crazy and have feelings for him. Do you think that she thought his girlfriend knew?
Yeah.
Or I don't understand. Or he broke it off with her.
I wasn't getting that out of the reading, but I can't.
I'm just confused why she's even saying this. They must have had a conversation where he stopped it.
Right. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I mean, you're making me doubt how I read it. Is what I'm saying.
No. I think that was wrong.
Okay.
A couple weeks, and also anytime a piece of shit guy calls another person crazy,
red flag.
That girl got all the answers, all the tea.
Talk to her.
A couple weeks later, I just couldn't take the nagging feeling. For the first time in my life, I went digging through his stuff. Well, it wasn't the first time, but
right.
I found messages on Instagram between him and her neighbor, who he has also slept with. Apparently, they all had a threesome, and he hooked up with her a few times. Apparently, girl, run!
What?
He has been slanging it around the entire town. He's like the
community dick.
Yes.
It's community dick. It's literally in their community. It's the community dick. Oh my gosh.
I confronted him again. He admitted it. He said there was nothing else. That was it.
I believe you. I trust you.
Yeah, he must have been so tired after the one threesome.
I still felt it. I couldn't shake it. I couldn't ignore my instincts. I told him I didn't believe him and that I'd leave this time if he lied to me anymore. Oh, girl.
Oh, honey.
No, you're not. I had a lecture to give the next morning. It was terrible. I could barely function. When I got home, he was crying and shaking. He told me that he's been cheating on me our entire relationship. They didn't know how to stop. My entire world shattered. I didn't know up from down anymore. Before I read the rest, he was begging her to dump him.
Please dump me.
Please dump me. I don't want to do all the work that it would require
to fix this
at all. We went to a sex addiction therapist, and she's pretty much the only one that has said this is 100% separate of me and we can work through it. Okay, just let me finish it. We're almost done. Every aspect of our relationship has been beyond perfect.
Beyond perfect, ladies. You guys just don't even understand that because you've never been even a perfect relationship.
I'm dumbfounded.
We have to stop laughing.
I'm dumbfounded. We don't argue or walk on eggshells about anything. We align in every way.
Yeah, I bet, because you
Yep.
fucking align yourself to him.
You align with the lies. You don't ask. It's a don't ask, don't tell relationship. I don't understand. Of course you guys get along. I don't understand.
We only have big issues.
Yes, I thought it, but I didn't want to be the one to say it.
Oh, is that's like a thing?
Yeah.
People say that?
Yeah. I want to trust him. I want to move forward with our relationship.
Can we just pause for a second? Or actually just finish, and then I have a thing. Finish.
Okay. I want to trust him. I want to move forward with our relationship, but the entire past 5 years feels like a lie. I feel so lost. I feel crazy. We've always had a good sex life every day, if not twice a day. Edit. I have been tested and amazingly no STDs.
She lies just as much as him.
To herself, though, so god damn it.
That's true.
If you could take a step back and look at, like, I feel like every week we have some sort of Reddit question like this.
Okay.
I feel like it's in the like there's just something about these situations. If you could give a treatment plan goal for this type of thing, what would it be?
For who? For them or for her?
For
Am I the
her.
sex
For her.
therapist?
You're just like a therapist. You're just like, what would you like? What is your messaging for people who are like asking, like, how do I cope with a partner who's like, we know isn't going to change? Like, what do you say to somebody who's in this position?
I allow them to continue to work on the relationship in therapy with me and spend all their time talking about it and processing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I would write some kind of goal around maybe.
Golf was too like clinical, but I just meant like, what is the thing that you would try to like help your client move towards if they were in this?
To set themselves up in the position that they can leave when they decide to, whatever that looks like. So I'd be like, yes, continue to work on the relationship. And what I'm getting from this panic attack and other things that you're demonstrating is that your body is saying something different, that you're uncomfortable, that you don't feel safe in this relationship. And you might get back to the place where you feel safe, and maybe he will change. But I also think the way that you'll feel safe and be able to put the best foot forward in trying is feeling comfortable with an exit plan. Like, what is your exit plan? What are you going to do?
I was confronted with a situation almost identical to this week.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much did it's been my treatment with this person since then. Sorry.
Did you laugh this much?
Actually, we did laugh a lot because we've been working together a long time.
Yeah.
That's good.
And she just knows and just is really deep in. And so it's a lot of me just like holding up the mirror and being like, well, you said you had a panic attack 2 weeks ago. Like, let's look at that. Or like, what was going on? And just kind of like holding up the mirror. Like, remember when you said this?
Mm-hmm.
And just helping her believe herself a little bit.
Yeah. I think like the ethical thing is to follow the client where the client wants to go. So if the client's still in a place where they want to work on being in this relationship, it's not your job to talk them out of it, but it is your job to set them up for success. And setting them up for success is helping them, which you're trying to do anyways in outpatient therapy, be able to be a functional adult on their own, with or without this partner. And as they continue to gain more confidence and insight, and they continue to beat their head against the wall trying to work on a relationship that's not going to work,
you just keep,
when they turn towards you or turn away from that relationship, it'll be a lot easier because it won't be like admitting that they were wrong. That's the other thing. If you dig your heels in and tell people they're wrong, they don't want to come back and tail tuck and tell you like, actually you were right and he wasn't going to change. Like that never works. Also the I've been tested and amazingly no STDs is really blowing me. Cause
why would you write that on Reddit?
Yes. Well, because that's because that's the rationalization she's saying to herself. That's her internal narrative is like, well, I haven't really been caused. It's not like I got caused physical harm. Like I can move past this. I can get past this. To lay the track. Yes. You know? She already is at the end. Also, I'm not a sex therapist and I'm not bought into sex addiction personally.
Me neither.
At all.
Yeah.
And so
selfishness addiction.
And it's just like
dopamine.
Deeper than just like addicted to sex. Like it's just such like
there's a lot there.
There's just a lot to explore.
And a lot of it has to do with the power and ego stroke anyways. It's not just about the physical sensation. And any good addiction therapist is not pressuring the other partner to stay and work
Yep.
it out.
Yep.
And I actually doubt the therapist said that. She just heard that because that's what she wanted
That's
to
what she
hear.
wanted to hear.
But
But, you know, I should say though that if I don't get laid like at least every 3 days, I do like puke in the toilet in the morning.
lies.
Yeah, total lies.
Yeah.
I'm joking. It's like saying,
Rachel's
like,
face.
it's an addiction.
I had to say lies because Rachel believed you. Not that
Maybe
it
he is
happened, but that you
addicted.
were trying to pull that off.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
It's
just
mind-blowing.
convulsing on the
Stop
floor.
doing that to me.
Rachel believes in blue balls.
That's just like, oh my gosh.
I mean, blue balls do exist, but not like they think they do.
I believe in blue balls because I think I experience it, but that's the only reason.
You don't.
Why.
You're a brat.
I am
Just
a
like
brat.
those men.
I am a brat.
Would you guys?